Okay, two yellow, two blue. We'll do without any toys right now. Two yellow, two blue. Headrest can be up or down. Let's start. True heels, padded heels, ankles and knees together, as if you're squeezing a piece of paper between your knees, holding on as you go out and in. Find your neutral. Release to the shoulders. Ribs are heavy. Do 4. One, let's see those halfway in, squeezing the knees together. Pull out, little in. Base of the booty, the heels. 4, 3, 2, and we'll take carriage all the way out. Externally rotate, so we go straight into our narrow V and out and in. Breathing through the leg extension. Sacrum is the anchor, but you want to almost lighten the sacrum by engaging the glutes so much. So lighten up on the carriage. 4, 3, 2, and let's bring it halfway in here. Keeping that neutral pelvis. And then take it all the way out. And back to parallel, ankles and hips together, and bring it in. Externally rotate. Those small little hip warm-ups. Do 3, 2. Last one. And let's bring it in. Good. Make sure you're not jamming up in your shoulder blocks. Heels on the foot bar. Externally rotate. Wide stance, as wide as is comfortable. And let's take it out and in. Here again, really engaging in the glutes. So you feel that lightness, your booty on the carriage. Keeping the pelvis tilted toward your foot bar. Heavy ribs. And let's bring it halfway in. Internally rotate, stay internally rotated, and driving the knees toward one another. Actively closing the knees. 4, going into hip circles, bring the carriage in, knees together, externally rotate and out. Really drive the motion from the hip sockets. Worry less about the feet. 4, 3, last one. Let's feet up halfway, externally rotated. So the pelvis toward your foot bar. 4, 3, you. And take all the way out to close motion and bring it in. Good. Come back to the center of the foot bar, make sure your shoulders are jammed up in there. Balls of the feet. Same thing, ankles and knees squeeze together, make sure you don't roll out on your pinky and bow in the ankle. All the way out and in, squeezing into the legs. Time we're gonna do 2 and 2, take the carriage all the way out. 2 heel dips, down and up. Carriage in and out 2 times. Heel dips 2 times. Carriage in and out. Noticing, squeezing the knees together, inner thighs lengthen, booty is engaged. Whole time. Two more times all the way through. Driving the ankles toward one another. Last time all the way through. Heel high, walking out. Stick a heel and just hang out underneath the bar. Softening through that stretch. Switching with the breath, inhale, exhale to release the other heel. Both heels high. Bring it in. Good. Narrow V, balls of the feet, lift the heels, squeeze them back together, and out and in. Finding that extension and lengthening inner thigh. Forward. Start with 2 and 2s, 2 heel dips, carriage in and out 2 times. And a good engaged as you lower and raise the heels. Last time all the way through. And both heels high and walk it out. And in one heel and the other, keeping that external rotation. Heel, foot bar, keeping the hips square, make sure you don't collapse into the non-stretching leg. Breath, switch. Thigh. That's great then. Ready. Final foot position. Certainly rotated, balls of feet, wide stance, keeping your pelvis tilted toward the foot bar. Extension. And let's speed up all the way up there, both heels down and up. 4, 3, 2, both heels high and double push grab. Push, push, push. Both heels high. Bring, bring. Again, making sure you're not jammed up in the shoulder blocks. Give yourself about an half-inch space. Take our headrest down. Hands either be holding onto the pegs but loosely, or better yet, open hands holding on to the back of the headrest. Legs 45. Let's imprint our lower back, pull the belly button in, and a little lift. Come back to tabletop. Peeling the vertebra up, pulling the belly button in. Don't do the work through the shoulders, the hands, jaw. All right, go into full extension. So for a little roll up, 45-degree extension. And then exhale, little roll up, full extension. Foot bar is a nice gauge. Resting on it, finding that marker point. Do 3 more. 2. And that's what. And let's bring it in. Right. Opening for opening set. Let's go into full set. Time hands back behind the head. Loosely woven fingers, slide elbows, right at the base of the skull. Legs tabletop, imprint the lower back. So I'm going to pull into roly-poly, so it's chest to thigh. Try not to do forehead to knee. Chest to thigh. Upper body stays up as you go to 45 degrees. Pull tighter, tighter. Upper body stays up. Each time you're trying to bring your chest closer to your thighs. 4, 3, 2. Adding on, come into that extension, little open, close, tuck back in. Open, close. Let's do 3 more. 2. And 1. And take a break. Okay, we're gonna roll to the side. We're gonna switch to a red spring. So all blues and yellows off. Oh, how did I get here? Okay, coming on our back. A little bit of room between the shoulder blocks and your shoulders. Arms up to the sky, shoulders pressed down into the carriage. Make sure your wrists are vertically stacked over your shoulders. Okay, let's start with our legs 90 degrees. We're going to press our arms down. Imprint your lower back. As your arms float up, your legs go to 45. Don't let your wrists go past your shoulders. Go straight up to the sky. As you come to 90 degrees with the legs, imprint your back, think of lifting your toes to the sky. 4, 3, 2. Let's meet up here. Keep lifting the toes, little circles with the arms. 4, 3, 2. Reverse the direction of the circles. Keep lifting the toes, imprinting the lower back, belly buttons in. 3, 2. Alrighty. Arms float back up. Legs go to 45. Hold it there for 8, 7, 6. Shoulders down. Last 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Come back to tabletop legs. Arms are long down by your side. Elbows are floating. They are just half an inch off the carriage, but right against your rib cage. We're going to do some upper body here, so bending through the arms, pressing to the tricep. Nice long neck. 5, 4, 3. Okay, all we're going to do is add on. As you lengthen those arms, palms stay down. Open to the side and in. Not a big V extension. Bend in. Lengthen out. Open, close. Bend in. Lengthen. Open, close. Just enough to feel the obliques engage. 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, externally rotate your arms. So open up to the elbows, open up to the shoulders. So we come into tricep in a V. Elbows are close to the rib cage. And push down. So your palms are facing your hands at an angle. 5, 4, last 2, and last 1. Extend through the arms. Palms are open to an angle. Open to your T. Close the arm. So wrists do not go as high as the shoulders. Lift up in the upper armpit. Press down in the shoulder. Close the ribs. 5, 4, last 2. Alrighty, bring the arms right along your side. Rotate palms down. Float your arms back up to 90. Stay in touch with the spring though. We're going to integrate our abdominals again. As our arms come down, we come into stag with an imprinted lower back. Upper body curls up. Back to tabletop, other side. Imprint your lower back, belly button pulls in, pelvis is tilting toward your chin. Imagine a string from the top of your pelvic bone to your chin. 2 more times each side. All right, on this last one each side, let's meet up in stag. Little pelvis tilt, tilt. 2 more. And switch. Other side. Exhale. Tilt, 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 tilt. And bring it back in. Beautiful. And let's rest our loops back on the peg. Sorry, let's face out. All right, rolling to the side. Let's stay on the red spring. And Kathy, when we go into some of this stuff, you just let me know if you need a variation or adjustment. I don't want to strain your knee. Okay, Stand a red spring. Our right foot is up against the shoulder block. Our left foot is on the foot bar. As you press out, lift your belly off of your thigh. Separate your belly from your thigh. Press out, open up through that left leg. Try and drop the heels, square the hips, square the shoulders. And as you pull the carriage in, it's your pelvis and sticky left foot that pulls it in. So feel the dynamic of pushing out, lifting the belly, lengthening through, pulling in, foot, pulling in with that sticky left foot and your pelvis. You want to lift up in the belly so you're not grinding on your right knee. Lighten the load on that right knee. And as you start to warm up, take that carriage back as far as you can, and then pull in. 2 more. Switch the other side. Anybody want to talk about anything? Okay, left foot is against the shoulder block. Right foot up against the foot bar. Start by pulling up and in the belly. Feel that lift and narrow in the pelvis, lightening the load on that left knee. Taking the carriage out. Drop that heel, find the extension. Pull in. Shoulders down, neck is long, your gaze goes into the well. All right, this time let's go out. Push into that left foot, extending the carriage back as far as you can support. Pulling in, belly button up to the spine. Knee stretches, feet are up against the shoulder block. We are open in a V, so our knees are wider than our hips. Same principle here. We don't want our weight to go into our knees, and the carriage and the foot bar are not supporting us. We're actually using them to push away from, so you get that narrowing, lifting, scooping. Okay? Take the carriage all the way out. Tuck the pelvic bone as if there's that string from the chin to the top of the pelvic bone, and lift your belly off of it. And release your knees in. Exhale, lift, tuck, squeeze back. A little accent slowly in, snap it back. Shoulders down. As you snap, you lift from the belly, lift off your knees, or lighten your knees. 3, 2, last one. Out, open up into swan. Keeping that pelvis tucked to protect your lower back, ribs in, shoulders down, push all the way back. You're leading with the sternum, not the chin. A few more. Keeping that pelvis, button pulled in. Last one. And let's push it all the way back. And release the knees. All right, everybody's wrist okay? Okay. Standing up on that carriage. I'm gonna give you a choice here. If you, for my height, my heel is gonna half heel on the shoulder block. If you feel like it takes you too far away, bring that foot in. Just make sure that your foot feels anchored on the carriage and not slippery. Right heel is up against the shoulder block. Left foot comes back onto the foot bar. Okay, so I want you to feel that pull in of the carriage with that left leg. Pulling that carriage in so it is right up against the bumper. Belly button lifts. Light hands on the foot bar. You're going to take that carriage all the way out. Same extension. Bring it back in. Little scissor pipe. Barely tap your foot bar. Take it back out. Check that you are not hyperextending in that left knee. Check that you are not putting all of your weight into your hands. You want that same tight lift of the belly button coming to the spine. Good, we're going to meet up in that split extension. Bending both knees, pull the carriage halfway in, and push back up. Bending both knees, lifting the pelvis. Both knees, belly button pulled off the thigh. Last one. And sit into that split extension. Open up through the chest, shoulders down. And let's bring it up. The side. So again, if you're more comfortable being further up, fine. The weight has to be back in that back leg. Lift your foot on. Lift your belly off your thigh. Light hand. And let's take it back. Scissor lift. Keeping the neck with the spine. Or open up towards extension. Both knees bend, pull that carriage in. Find your left foot, big toe on the carriage. Lift the belly. Connect that engagement of the big toe and the inner ankle with pelvic floor. That's one. Push out, that split open through the chest. Okay. And so shoulder block. Again, if it feels like you're too far away, move your feet in toward the center of the carriage. Push up into a plank. Shoulders are either directly over the wrists or behind them. That pelvic bone, an imaginary string from the top of the pelvic bone to the chin. Lift your belly button off of it. Find your big toes. We're pulling that carriage in. Out. Push yourself away from the foot bar. Push away from the foot bar. 4, 3, coming in, just kissing the bumper. 2, and 1. Right in. Foot bar, sorry, headrest up for security, and again, your feet don't have to be all the way back here. We're going to be in a narrow V. Lengthen through the arms, push back into plank, squeeze your heels together. Same motion, we're pulling that carriage in by squeezing the heels together, narrowing through the inner thighs to draw the carriage in. Even though you're opening to a V, you want that narrowing of the pelvic floor sit bones. Pull in by narrowing. 4, 3, 2. And last one. Hold it. And let's step up. Okay. There's one yellow spring. Change it up a little bit. Start with Little Mermaid. Left shin, or you could start with right, but my left shin is up against the shoulder blocks. Right leg, that shin is parallel to the carriage. Start by just sitting, kind of anchored that left hip. So we're not lifted and cockeyed. Kind of square hips, square shoulders. Take hold of the back side of the shoulder block and spiral. As you spiral to the left, try and drop that left shoulder so it's square. You have a mirror, check it out. Open through the sternum, square the shoulders, keep dropping that left hip down. Good. And open. Right hand to the middle of the shoulder block. Push out into big side arc extension. As you're in that arc, keep trying to drop that left hip. And open. Let's do 6 times. Ribs closed. Really feel that opposition of lifting up in the ribs on the right side of your body and pressing down with the left sit bone. Lost count already, remarkably. Let's do 3 more. Last one, let's meet up in that arc extension. Spiral to face your well, both hands are on the foot bar, shoulders down, press your chest in, pull the belly in and the ribs. And we're going to open here and swan. Again, lifting with the sternum, not with the chin. The other mirror, check out your shoulders. Where are those shoulders? Let's meet up with the carriage extended. Push-ups, barely scraping over that foot bar. More. 2. Last one, let's meet up with the carriage all the way out. Walk that right hand to the middle of the foot bar. Open into that side extension, dropping that left sit bone. And lift up, out and over, coming back to our shoulder blocks. Spiral lift. And unwind. Good, staying right where you are. Right hand goes back behind you to the back corner of the carriage. Left hand gets that long loop. If you're more comfortable with the small loop, by all means go there. Drop that inside sit bone. Bicep diagonal in. Exhale, we lift up and over, pushing our pelvic bone forward. And keep everything working in concert, no slack or release in the spring. 3. Soften through the neck and jaw. 2. And let's sit down. Stay hold of that bicep curl diagonally in for 6. 5. Thumb to the sky. Elbow comes down to the rib cage. Shoulder block. Not right hip bone and hold the shoulder block. But drop that right shoulder as you spiral and lift in the sternum, opening chest. Pulling your belly button in, wringing yourself out. Anyways. And release. Hand comes to the middle of the foot bar and up and over. As you go up and over, drop that right. Or hand on the foot bars, working the shoulders, pulling down away from the ears, press the chest in. And lifting into swan extension. Back to those shoulders are square. Belly button in. As you bring yourself out of the way, you're still trying to drop that right sit bone. Two more. And the last one, let's push out and push ups. Nice long neck, ribs are in, belly button's in. Do 3, 2, and extend out. Feel the hand goes to the center of the foot bar and come into your side extension, dropping that inside hip again. Lift up, over and over. Hands to the back of the shoulder block. Spiral and open. Upper body. We'll do 2 and 2. Knees are up against the shoulder block. We'll walk our hands far forward as you can support without pulling your shoulders up to your ears. So pull those shoulders down. Starting with upper body, we're going to scoop up in our armpit, close our obliques, press our shoulders down, and pull yourself forward. Okay, belly button.
Hey, Deborah, we didn't do the biceps.
What? Oh, shit.
I mean, we can do them after this, but
Oh, no, thank you. I knew, God, it's so awful how I forgot something crazy. One of my favorite. Stay in that mermaid position. Right back, bicep, left hand to the back corner. They pull in on the bicep. And push. Really focus on pushing your pelvis forward, pulling the belly in, and reaching that arm up and over. The shoulders. Still trying to drop that inside hip. 3, 2, pull into that bicep and punch the ceiling. Try and not take your shoulder with you. Try and separate your fist from your shoulder, punching that fist, leaving shoulder down and back. Last 2. Now coming back where we were. Shoulder blocks. Tops of the feet press into the carriage straightener. Walk your hands forward, lift the belly, shoulders down, and pull yourself all the way forward. You can adjust your hands for your back, forward. Think to your bumper. Stop before you come to the bumper. Do 3, 2, 1. Encourage all the way back, leave your hands where they are. Sit your booty back down. Lift your belly up and tuck your pelvis. And a little pull in. And in. Pull from the lower belly. Next. Shoulders down, scoop out the arms, and pulling forward. Pull to the left. Slow it down so you can feel where you're pulling from. 3, 2, 1. Getting back to your punches, lift in the belly, scoop and tuck, and pull in. Side stretch into the well. Before we move on, let's keep our knees up against the shoulder blocks. This time, curl your toes under. Start by sitting on our heels. We're going to stay on the yellow spring. Walk your hands up in front of the hardware. Palms are facing. Arms are nice and long. We're going to pull back into a chest expansion as we come up onto our knees. So be careful, don't curl. We pull up, squeeze your booty. Don't sit down all the way. Shoulders pull down, chest open. 5. Squeeze the booty. 4. Last 2, and last one, we're going to meet up and on our knees. Hinge forward. Sit that booty back. Bend through the elbows. Push through the triceps. Down, neck is long, ribs are in, belly's in. 3, squeeze long. 2. And last one. Put all of our springs on. short box. Stand forward. Or I guess it goes all the way out for you guys. I can't remember those machines, but you want to get your cotton strap that's in the well. You're going to put both feet in that cotton strap. Putting, I don't know, a little forward on your short box. If the cotton strap feels loose, you want to separate your feet so it feels taut, so that you can feel yourself push forward in the strap, not flexing the feet and pulling back using your shins. Okay, you want to be able to push forward with your feet and out. Okay, let's start. Let's start with hands crossed on our chest. Sitting up nice and tall, find your sit bones on that box. We're going to take a deep breath in, exhale into a C curve without collapsing into our neck and shoulders. And come back up. Stay rounded. Just roll forward into a seated C curve. Exhale, as if you are laying the vertebra down without opening that C curve. Find the extent and the range of that C curve. No hip flexors, no front of ankles, no shins. Really focus the work right in the abdominals. Good, let's meet up in that C curve. Rolling back. Shoulders forward, belly button back. Shoulder forward, belly button pulls back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's roll the way forward and all the way up. Do arms in fifth, making sure that we're not up here where our fingers are in front of our eyes, but shoulders and wrists are in line. Lift in the chest. As we roll back into that C curve, we're going to open and touch somebody's hand back there. And no pulling and flexing in the feet. Pushing and pushing wide. Pushing forward and opening your feet wide. Each side. Wide. As we roll back to a C curve, they come to fifth. C curve, arms in fifth, little spiral, drop that right elbow, come back in. Spiral, drop that left elbow, come back in one more time. Tuck, tuck, tuck the belly. Back to the center. One more time each side. Sorry, I mean one more time each side. One more time all the way through. Drop one more time. Center. Good. Open through the chest. Right, moving on. Right foot stays in the strap. Left leg comes with us. coming to tabletop. So find that pitch balance where you trust that strap, continuing forward. Always check your hardware is working, okay, and close. Nice loose hold on the back of that leg. Tuck the pelvis up toward your chin, pull the belly button back. We're just gonna roll back, finding that extension in the right leg and opening to the upper body, holding on to the back of the leg, and use that leg. The leg pushes forward that way to help you come up. All the way straight spine. Exhale, tuck, tuck back. I need to move my body. Position. Through that left leg, and as you go back, walking the hands down, holding on. As you come up, walk up that leg. And pull your chest close to your side, belly button pulls in. Or we move on. Walk down the leg, following out in the belly, into angel wing extension. Into the chest, belly in as you walk back in. Take your time, we'll do that again. And open through the legs, spiral through that chest. Switch. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Push through that leg. Spiral the other way. And bend through the leg. And down. And the foot. Ability with the left foot. Feel the belly do the work rather than pulling on the side. Opening through your body. Toward away from you. That extension through the upper body. Extension. Enjoying. Nice and tall, press through that leg. And spiral open. Side that right foot. on the box. Lengthen through the leg and spiral. On there. Take a little dolphin dive forward, belly and ribs pulling, and crown of the head reaches down. When you release your upper body weight, this is soften and dry out your lower back. Figure 4. Right knee. Okay. Flexing the foot. Suggest we get our circle for the next section. Driving. Box stays up against the shoulder blocks. Let's start. I'm going to put my right foot through the fucking strap again. Sitting on your left butt cheek. Okay, try and get that left thigh parallel to the box. Right up against that edge. You can adjust once we get into motion. Okay. Open the arms. Open the hands. Shoulders down. Your gaze. So eye level is right at the inside, bottom of that circle. Stay long in the torso. Reach through that leg, and just find that hinged pitch where your arms stay nice and long. And come back up. Right here, stay long in the torso, rotate left, back center, rotate right, back center, and back up. Again, hinge. My box. Truck driver stand. And nice and tall, shoulders down. Gonna hinge the side, open. Everything. Come back. And one motion. Open. If you're handing that circle to somebody, one more time. Back up. Good. All right, let's drop the circle. Hands back behind the head. Long torso hinge. Take it over, lengthening, and bring it up. You're engaging your oblique, belly pulls in. Now you want to close that hip and rib. Hold that extension. Left hand into the well, all the way to the floor, right arm up and over. That big arm extension. Lifting the rib cage though. Careful not to get too comfortable with that hand on the floor. Because you're lifting up and up. Okay. And back behind. So we'll do it in one consistent motion. Pitch over, over. Extend your arms. And lift longer and then higher. And got to say right here, that right arm reaches down to the carriage, as the left arm reaches up and over, arcing the opposite direction. You want to bring that right arm here, whatever feels more comfortable. I like this because I can open my chest, spiral my chest. Pull back. Long stance, shoulders down. Get that balance on that strap. Back up. Rotation. Rotate to the right, center, left, center, and on. I go over, hand that circle to somebody, get back from them, and come up. And circle down. On our head. On that pitch. Then. Like that. And finding your pitch. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Or full arch. Arm or down to the carriage. Cross your body, whatever you prefer. And opposite arch extension. Just a yellow spray. Yellow, the bar doesn't matter, we're not gonna use that. A land box. Up on our table. Our arms are straight, so your palms are on the frame, and the cables are just underneath your hands, just holding there. Okay? Lengthen through our legs. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your butt. Extending through those legs to lift, not just curling up. So reach long, lift up. So belly button up, ribs down, and release. This time with the upper body, just extending. Squeeze the legs long, pelvis, lift the belly, clench the ribs. Exploding your heels to the sky. Just open through the chest. Use the frame to push into, to lift the shoulder blades toward the sky. and release. All right, putting it all together with motion. So let's hold on to our table. Legs are long, tuck the pelvis, lift the belly, close the ribs. As we sweep our arms back, we are going to bend our knees, bring the big toe and the heel together. Try and lift your thighs off that box. Reach and lengthen. Shoulder blades reach. Don't curl your chin up. Do 3 more. Meet up in that next contraction. Hold it there. Lift your thighs up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. Reach out. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale. Bellies lift. Up. 3, 2, and down. Off. Add a red spring just for stability. Come on to hands on the rails. Come onto your carriage, knees are toward the shoulder blocks. Okay, let's do a little cat cow, just rounding and scooping up. Into our arch extension again, you're lifting back of the head toward the sky, not the chin necessarily. Start with pelvis, tuck, lift the belly, close the ribs, release the back of the neck. Change through the pelvis. All right, we're just going to add on a little motion this time as we tuck, scoop, round. Push it to the heels of the hamstring, push back toward your heels. And come up. Tops of the feet are flat. The arch. Push back. And come up. One more time like that. Scooping around. Pushing back, back, back. Opening through the lower back. Come up to the center. Switch the feet. Arching through, shoulders down. Sitting. So let's do foot bar up and go to our red spring only. So keep the yellow off. On the floor, left foot's up against the shoulder block. Knees off the carriage, just standing straight, pushing through that left big toe to push out to a lunge. We meet up here. Elbow and knee come in. The standing knee is behind the ankle, not forward of it. So the weight is in that standing glute, not in the knee. 3, 2, back, hands to the inside of the bar, sit into that lunge, open through the chest, drop shoulders, tiny knee tap, push, knee tap, push, knee tap, push. 4, 3, 2, last one, push back, sit into that lunge, walk that standing foot forward so you come into whatever modified split or version of split. Left arm reaching up and over, drop your shoulders. against the frame. Foot is right up against the shoulder blocks. Through that right big toe. Push. Check that standing knee does not go forward of the ankle. Eight. Stop lunge. Sit down. Press. Then top press. 4. One. That front foot forward. Open up to the chest, shoulders down. Arm up and over. Down. Ready. Add a blue, so we're to red and a blue. We're gonna lay on our back. Ball, cover ball. Your feet in the long loop to the ball between your heels. And remember, pointy, the very point at the tip of your heel. Start parallel. Find your neutral, so tip your pelvis back to neutral. Arms are closed, shoulders down, feet are parallel, flex. Just bending in, controlling. Stay out. Long straight leg, extending through the heel, squeeze the base of the booty. Take it out to 45, reach for the toes, come up to 90. Think from the base of the booty, legs bend. Hold on the ball. One like that. Meet up 45 degrees. Circles. Okay, so you're drawing circles with your heels without tumbling into your lower back. Forward pedal stroke to start without tumbling into your back. Visualizing the circles on the side walls that you're drawing. You don't have to be enormous. 3. Keeping the knees parallel 2. And let's reverse, starting from that 45 degrees, especially here. Don't tumble into your lower back. Push it through. Staying extremely rotated, so little half crowd. Watch you not tumbling into your lower back. Watch that ball. Jostling up and down, in and out is exactly what we're trying to pay attention to for those little stabilizers. And last one, adding on, reach for the toes, externally rotated, coming up to 90. Watch no tumbling. And through. Range of motion, where you can control the neutral lower back and pelvis, and maintaining that ball. Last one, all the way through. 90, after 45, let's start with our forward, externally rotated. Through. Run a little circle. Forward. 45, let's reverse. So you don't tumble into your back. Shoulders down, relax the jaw. 4 more. Slide the circle you're drawing on the side wall. 2. From 45 to open, close your feet to the ball drop. And externally rotating, 70 feet. So open and open. Back open. Point close. Open. Point close. Like open, point close. Tap, tap, tap of the heel. Open. Close. Tap, tap, tap of the heels. Open. 3. 2. 1. Tap, tap, tap. Hold at 45. Come parallel. Float up to 90 and start circles there. And rolling your pelvis. Let's meet up 90 degrees. Hold of the cable. Feeling shuffle, just pull one foot forward and the other, the legs stay straight. And let's pull both feet in. Think of tipping your pelvis as if you're trying to arch your back. If your headrest is up, reach back, take your headrest down. And release the cables, push to 45 for walking apart. So bend one knee, that other leg floats to 90. That foot digs down. So there's even tension on the cables, no slack. Now if you want to do the roll up, start imprinting, scooping, rolling up, rolling down. Each side. Roll all the way down, meet 45 degrees neutral spine again, open circles at the bottom. Maybe for that extended V, take hold of the cables, pulling your toes toward your armpits in your extended V. If your pelvis toward your foot bar. Today, take a nice deep breath in and exhale through the toes. Come back into that extended V. So let's bring the soles of the feet together. Pull your heels in toward your pelvis.